How's it going? This is for YouTube.
YouTube.
What's up? Just about to start our live show on Facebook, so here we go.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Oh, no. There we go. Technical difficulties. Ha!
3, 2, 1. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls worldwide. Facebook Live, YouTube, you got us.
Saturn.
Here we are. I'm Joe D'Angelo, the star and the host of the show. And this is my most excellent producer slash co-host, whatever you want to call him.
I've been called worse things by better people.
Tampa Bay Rays fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
my name?
how's
You didn't
everybody
you
doing
didn't tell
tonight?
Him my name, dude.
What?
You didn't tell him my name.
Jeremy Davis.
That's me. It's important to get the name out there.
It's important for everybody. They know who you are.
Nobody knows. Nobody cares.
Nobody knows.
We're broadcasting from Stingray Live Studios,
Of
as
course.
we do.
Absolutely.
Yep.
George is in the corner, passed out.
Yeah, he had
What
too
did you
much,
give him last night?
He had too much Southern comfort, and he came home, and let's say he was a little green, even though he's purple. He was a little green, so he's passed out on the drum kit. He'll be back sometime soon, we hope.
Okay. I see we already got some people watching the show.
Oh yeah, Blake's here with us. Hi Blake. Valerie's here with us.
What's up, Valerie?
What's up?
What's up, what's up, what's up? Tampa Bay Lightning and the Thunder. Wow. Man, I wish you could play that. The Lightning and the Thunder.
Yeah, the problem with us with playing songs like that on YouTube is once YouTube detects that you're using somebody else's song, you know what they do? Bam! They strike you.
Yeah.
And you can't stream on an account that has a strike. So.
Exactly. But we can play various other things.
Yeah, we've got plenty of songs here. We've got plenty of things to do.
Plenty of songs, plenty of things that we could use. So hope everybody's having a great week. We are in Hump Day.
Happy Hump Day.
Happy Hump Day! How was yesterday? Yesterday was what? National Tequila Day?
It's always National Something Day.
It's always National Something Day.
Can't stream. Oh, sorry. I'm still working on this stuff. Feedback.
Okay. So how's everybody doing tonight? We just want to, get the word out about some shout-outs, some prayer requests, stuff like that. We'll get to that in a few. Just want to let you know there's no Lightning news tonight.
Yeah, it's slow in the off-season, isn't it?
Very, very slow. Nothing's cooking. I haven't heard anything as far as any trades or anything going on. It's very, very quiet. So bear with us with the non-hockey stuff for now.
Yeah.
That's going to change probably come September when we start going to our preseason games. Obviously, we'll have a lot of stuff to talk about in September, but right now, the next few weeks, it's just going to be slow unless something pops.
Some major news.
Just like baseball right now is having their deadline coming up. And, there's already been a couple of movements and stuff. As you would expect, the Tampa Bay Rays are having a flea market, and a couple of players are already gone, and there'll be more players gone. And bye-bye. Archers to the Yankees, possibly. Could happen. There's a lot of rumors going on.
Nope,
you hope
ain't gonna happen. I'm predicting it now. Chris Archer, we'll talk about a lot of this later, but I'm predicting it now. Chris Archer will never go to the Yankees. It's not going to happen.
Okay, folks. So you heard it first from the Rays fan here that it's not going to happen.
Right.
Okay. So moving on. So we have a lot of things going on the radar. We got 2 fundraisers coming up in August. Huge fundraisers. And I'll tell you about them. One definitely is Saturday, August 18th at 11 o'clock. Me and Mr. Davis are going to be at Family Nutrition Center, and the address is 8210 State Road 52, Hudson, Florida. We're going to have a show live in his pretty good. It's a nutrition center, so they're going to be having shakes and what do they call those? Smoothies.
Smoothies, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can't wait to try one of those smoothies.
Oh yeah. So Randy's a buddy of mine that I've known since going back to the '80s, early '80s.
Wow, that's an old friendship, dude.
Yeah, that's a long time friendship. Me and him went to school together, and he's going to be serving up some shakes and everything. So it's going to be fun. We're going to do a live show at the Nutrition Center, and we're going to have a toy drive box there. So if you live anywhere near Hudson, come on down to Family Nutrition Center. And again, the address is 8210 State Road 52 in Hudson. And Randy's got a brand new store there. He's going to have a lot of shakes and all kinds of good stuff there, health stuff.
Okay.
So
looking forward to trying
it's going to be a real fun time. Like I said, bring a new toy, put it in the box, get yourself a shake, and it's going to be fun. So we'll be there for a few hours on Saturday, and I'm looking forward to that. So again, the date is Saturday, August 18th at 11 o'clock.
Okay. Also, this coming August 1st, we will be broadcasting from Alchemy Tattoos.
How about that? We're going to be broadcasting in a tattoo parlor.
Yep, it's going to be amazing. Thank you very much to Richard Stevens for inviting us to come in.
The man's fired up.
Yeah, and maybe we'll have a little bit of a surprise for you guys, the audience, for your viewing pleasure.
I predict there will be a surprise.
Yep. So yeah, we got that. We got Randy's gig.
Yep.
Snapper's gig coming up on August 30th.
Let me tell you about Snapper's.
It's going to be a busy month.
That's going to be huge for us because every year ThunderStrikers have the toy drive, and we have the fundraiser at Snappers every year. We want to raise as much money and toys as we can. We have comics coming all the way from LA.
Yeah, John DeBoer.
And
I watched his stuff on YouTube. I'll actually post a link to his comedy to the ThunderStrikers page later.
Okay.
Because he's a pretty funny guy. I laughed. I LOL'd.
Yes. So if you want to come to that comedy show, the tickets are $15. We have the tickets. Jeremy's got the tickets.
Mm-hmm. Tickets can be bought through the ThunderStrikers live website.
Yep.
You'll just click
TampaBayThunderStrikers.com.
click on donations. We'll talk about that later to make it a bit easier for people there. You can also purchase them through Snappers. You can either go. I think you can go to their website and buy tickets once they set it up.
Yeah,
Or you can
just show up on the night of the event and let them know that you're there for the ThunderStrikers fundraiser, and they will give you the ticket.
Yep. Or another way is, if you guys contact one of us through Facebook, I'm sure arrangements can be made, for you to meet up with us at a predetermined location for you to purchase your tickets.
$15, a small price to pay for comedy.
It's a pittance.
And the kids.
It's for the kids. How much? Do all the proceeds are gonna go to charity, or is it
85%?
Okay. Who are the charities that's going to support?
That's going to be Mason-Dixon Christmas Wish and Make-A-Wish Foundation, which I donate to on a regular basis.
Those are great charities.
Absolutely.
We're looking for our ThunderStrikers family out there to really help us, support these great causes.
Oh yeah, even if you're not a ThunderStriker member and you're watching us on YouTube, you want to become a Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers member, you just go on to the Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers page on Facebook, or leave us a note on our website that you want to become a member, and we'll add you. We're going to be getting shirts eventually, and that's going to be $20 for your membership and your shirt, and that's how we're going to do that. And that's going to be exciting because I've had the very first ThunderStriker shirt and kicked ass, but I want to go.
You want to do more, huh?
Yeah, I'll do more.
We're slowly building up for it, and August is going to be, as you've heard, a very busy month.
Oh, absolutely.
For the ThunderStrikers, maybe not a busy month for the Lightning, but a busy month for us.
Well, right now it's not busy, but Eisenman's taking a break, and he'll get busy again, and I'm pretty sure that the Lightning are going to be active as we go on. I still see some people. Is there any requests or any kind of prayer requests or requests, we're here for you. I got my first request in for Ann Brunson. She's traveling to North Carolina tomorrow, so safe travels.
Yes, safe travels, Ann.
Yeah, she just messaged in that she wanted prayers for her safety. So here we go. And I'm excited about all these events that are coming up. I mean, August is definitely going to be an amazing month for us. We're going to have a lot of things going on.
And it's only the beginning.
It's only
this
the beginning.
Only the beginning.
Yes. The show's going to get bigger. We're going to add some people, add some staff.
Yep.
All these things take time. But the show is really kicking off, between Facebook Live and YouTube. The exposure is starting to get out there. I'm starting to get in an average of about 2 to 5 requests a day to join. And
Good.
we're going to make those numbers just keep on escalating.
Yes.
We're going to be there in October for the Lightning to get their season started. Sky's the limit. And again, from last week, we want you to pray for John Swan. We're going to make sure that John conquers cancer. And if you guys seen it, we had a donation page for John. It's on there. So if you want to donate to him, that's if you know him and you want to help the family and everything, that's a tough thing.
Yeah, it's hard to even really comment on it. But we're here. Our thoughts, and prayers go out, to him and his family, and we do the best we can, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's all we can do.
Yeah. Jinx.
Yeah. If you guys have any, like I said, requests or anything like that, just type them in on the corner there, and
yes, interact with us in the comments. I'm still trying to get it set up where I can monitor the chat in a better way. So
Okay.
what I see over here on my computer is slightly different than what's happening up there. So not that any of this really affects you guys, the viewer, but just so you know, Mr. D'Angelo.
Yes.
That,
Absolutely.
We're doing the best we can over here.
And it's going to, like I said, it takes time. Last year's shows were good. I think we're on the upswing. I think we're going to get bigger and better.
Definitely.
And our fan base, our loyal people that I see each and every week on the show, that watch the show, they're religiously tuning in.
Good.
And that's good stuff.
Good.
That's good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So we want to thank you for that. Were you going to do a noise effect?
I was, but it didn't come out right.
Oh.
I was going to try to do that.
Oh, farting weird.
Something like that. All right, so now that all the pleasantries are out of the way, let's move along to. You said you have some news.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a little bit different. We're going to cover news around the world because of YouTube and us being worldwide now. Galaxy-wide, as you like to say. The aliens are watching. So,
This show's news segment.
News segment. I call this the weird but true section. Okay, here's our first news item, Mr. Davis.
All right, hit me.
Okay, how fitting. It's from your born and raised in Massachusetts.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
From Jeremy's hometown. Home state. Okay, one Massachusetts DWI arrest turned into two when a tow truck driver dispatched to haul off an alleged boozed-up woman's car was busted on the same charge. Patricia O'Donnell, 51, was stopped by a state trooper in Hyannis over the weekend and nabbed for allegedly driving under the influence. Then, Brandon Fenton, 25, headed out to pick up the vehicle and was also charged with drunken driving after he was spotted swerving on the road.
Terrible.
That's a 2-for-1.
Terrible.
Folks. 2 for 1.
Terrible.
Isn't that bad?
Yeah, well, it's not the worst thing I've heard, but it's certainly not good.
Uh-huh. Okay, a scantily clad Seattle man known to the locals for hanging around Green Lake with a free hug sign and and snapping photos of women and girls has been charged with pepper spraying a firefighter and his toddler daughter. You gotta be kidding me!
He pepper sprayed him, huh?
Yeah. Firefighter Brett Cameron confronted.
That's gold. That's gold. I like that.
Firefighter Brett Cameron confronted David. What the hell is this? Zalef, 58, last week for picture taking. Cameron and his 2-year-old daughter wound up covered in blast of pepper spray, officials said.
That's great.
You've got to be kidding me.
Hosed him right in the face.
Wow.
Is that still from Massachusetts?
That was from Seattle.
Oh, Seattle. Oh, Seattle.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
What else you got?
Here's another one. This is called Bam Chop. A man who took his pet sheep.
You had me at pet sheep.
A man had his pet sheep, and the pet's name was Chops.
Oh yeah. Well, it's not the most original name in the world. But
Into a Ledi, Ireland supermarket and urged shoppers not to buy lamb products. Struck a store security worker with a metal pole after he was asked to leave. Andrew Monaco, 33, was sentenced Monday to 4 months in jail for the incident.
Man,
wow.
These people are crazy.
Oh my
People are
God.
out of their minds.
This is unbelievable. Are you kidding me with this?
Yeah. Hey, stupid is as stupid does.
Okay, now we go to New Hampshire. Oh boy. Plainfield, New Hampshire. Police respond to a report of a home invasion last week, discovered that the intruder was a bear glar.
What?
A bear glar.
Oh, you made a burglar.
Bear glar.
Oh, bear glaw. Oh, okay. See, they did a thing. They did a thing there where they took the word and they split it in half to make themselves seem clever.
The famished black bear had broken into the enclosed sun porch by smashing a window.
Yeah! Hey, bears. The bears are godless killing machines, so that type of stuff doesn't surprise me.
And here's a sports note. Poor Odell. Poor Odell. What are you doing, man? Odell offered $1,000 for sex.
Only 1,000?
Odell Beckham Jr. tried to illegally pay a woman $1,000 to have sex with her, and there is evidence to prove it, according to explosive new court papers filed in California.
And then he gets fired.
To be continued.
Yeah.
Oh,
got any more news there?
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let me know once we're done with the segment, so I can outro with the broadcast.
I got more stuff here.
Keep them coming, man.
Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. He is the ultimate whiz kid. William Alice is only 11 years old, but he's already graduated from high school and college and has plans to finish his doctorate by the time he's 18. Over the weekend, Atlas had learned algebra by the age of 4, received his associate in arts degree from Florida State St. Petersburg College, and will begin classes next month at the University of South Florida.
Okay, that's right.
Holy
Local
cow.
boy.
Yeah,
Local boy.
yeah, that's local. Yep.
So why is this weird? Why is this? I don't understand.
I don't know.
Sounds like a perfectly normal story to me. I mean, haven't you ever seen Doogie Howser?
Yeah.
Doogie Howser got his MD at 10 and his PhD even younger. This kid getting his PhD at 18, that's not impressive.
Okay. A jail cell may not feel too cramped now. A Spokane, Washington man wanted for violating an order of protection stuffed himself into a washing machine before he was eventually sniffed out by a canine cop. The adult version of hide and seek never turns out well for anybody, Spokane Police Department said in a Facebook post.
Okay! Yeah. Lesson from that is don't think you can hide from the dogs in a washing machine. The dogs will find you.
Yes.
It's not easy to get in a washing machine either. Believe me, I won't make that mistake again.
Yeah, I don't know
and
what these folks are thinking, but this is funny as hell. Okay, well, oh God, this news. I tell you what, I had to laugh when I was proofreading this, and wow, this team is not loving it. A 13-year-old boy was charged with assault after he fired a French fry through a straw and struck a woman's face in a London McDonald's.
Wait a minute, he got sued for doing that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, he was charged with assault after he fired a French fry through a straw.
You get it? Assault?
Yes.
Because the French fries were salted. I get it.
The youngster was arrested even though his mother claimed that he was actually aiming to hit his friend. The case was ultimately dropped.
Oh, of course it was dropped. You can't charge somebody with assault like that. That's stupid. And even then, if my understanding is correct, it's only assault if you threaten to do bodily harm.
Yes.
It's battery when you actually do bodily harm. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, you're charging this kid with assault. You should have charged him with a pepper.
Okay, how about we do one more? Should we do one more?
Hey, we got plenty of time to kill.
Let's do another one. So. These are tripping. I love these.
Yeah.
Okay, where's Samuel L. Jackson when you need him?
That's a good question. Hang on, don't go anywhere. That's a great question. Where is Samuel L. Jackson when we need him?
This guy is unbelievable. I can't even play it because I have family watching and he curses a lot and.
Well, I mean, he's an actor. He's a really good actor. So
yeah, he's great.
He curses a lot. He just plays actors that says.
Are you ready for this story from Virginia?
Go for it. Hit me.
Okay. A snake took a Virginia man by surprise by slithering into the toilet bowl. James Cooper of Kempersville said his roommate was able to catch the ball python with a fishing rod. The snake was later determined to be a pet that went missing for 2 weeks ago and may have gotten into the sewer system.
Yeah, that happens. You got to watch out for snakes in the sewer. Don't you people worry about out there, but every now and again, a python could come crawling out of your toilet pipe. Sleep well.
Oh, wow. Well, I do have more if we're needing to.
Well, I mean,
later on in the show,
you never know. I think we're going to have plenty of baseball and other shenanigans to talk about later. But yeah,
don't you just love the bulky news that we cover? I mean, it's funny, this stuff. I mean, it's more entertaining than watching it on the news. Or, it's like boring watching news.
The world is a weird place. There's always like stuff going on, like in all sorts of different places. And yeah, it's a wacky, wild world, and we all get to contribute something to the wildness.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Speaking of wild.
Oh, here we go. What you got for me now there, Joey D?
Shall we talk baseball? I mean, it is the active sport right now, and a lot of people don't watch it in Florida. Obviously, it's not very popular here in Tampa or over there in Miami. Nobody goes to the games. The attendance is so low.
As you've repeatedly said, I'm sure that the audience doesn't want to keep hearing you reiterating the same factual
information. It's very fact. You just look at the attendance and you can see that it's fact. Anyway, so the Yankees, my team, picked up the one of the best relievers in baseball when he's healthy, Zach Britton from the Baltimore Orioles for a couple of
he's a very good pitcher.
Low-level prospects.
Low-level prospects.
They
still paid like $4 or $5 million for their
low-level prospects. The Yankees have the best farm system in baseball, and everybody wants their pitchers and their prospects. But you know what? We're not giving them away without getting somebody. You're going to give it somebody good, like an Archer, maybe. If you want our good kids.
We'll talk about that in a second. Let's stick with Zach Britton for a minute because
Zach Britton is
say
now,
what you want to about Archie, but Britton,
he's now going to the most dominant bullpen in all of baseball with the New York Yankees. Britton, I would have worried if he would have went to Boston because they're the team that we're chasing, and we destroyed them head to head this year so far in the series. But Britton just adds us that much better. Meanwhile, the Tampa Bay Rays.
Yeah, let's talk about the Rays.
Who
defeated your vaulted Yankees today in a contest of wills, in a mono match.
In the cesspool in St. Pete, where...
See, again, you say that a lot, but that does not matter.
Where
does
the Tampa Bay Rays have a winning record against the Yankees in the Trop, but when you go to Yankee Stadium, the Rays never beat the Yankees at their park.
We've beaten them there before.
Once this year.
Okay. But we only had one series there.
Out of about 5 games we've played the Rays at home, we've beaten you 4 out of 5.
Again, you're talking about stuff that either happened in the past, or is going to happen in the future. Today, this moment, I could sit here in this chair and enjoy the sweet taste.
He could
of
relish
victory.
the fact that in the cesspool in St. Pete, that the Rays were able to taintedly win again.
Here you go. Yeah, it's always something, isn't it? Cat walked in and beat
I could keep this going. And while the Rays were victorious, they were having their Price is Right sale on all their players.
That's a little hyperbolic. Not all their players.
No, they're taking offers on all their players.
Well, maybe
all their players that make a lot of money as usual.
Well, I know that a couple guys got traded today. You got
Andreesi got traded.
Yeah, Andreesi.
He went to the Diamondbacks for... Who the hell are these guys? Michael Perez and Brian Schaefer.
Are they pitchers or are they position players? Doesn't even say.
I don't know who they are.
I don't know either.
It's just like they pick up, gumballs for them.
Yeah,
players.
you might as well call these guys Rufus and Doofus. Right?
Rufus and Doofus.
Rufus and Doofus.
Okay, Rufus and Doofus will now come to the cesspool in St. Pete and play for the 18 games out Rays. They are.
That's true. That is true. But we're still over 500. See,
yeah, they're 2 games over 500 for now. Whether or not they're going to finish 500 remains to be seen. If they're going to win all their games at home and then they're going to lose all their games on the road, which are pretty consistent, they're going to have a losing record at the end of the year.
I'm just hoping for them to be at 500.
And that's what every Rays fan wants. They're perfectly happy and satisfied with 500 record.
Yeah, we don't hang our entire season on what happens in the World Series. As Rays fans,
well, you wouldn't know anything about a World Series because you don't have one.
That's true. That is a fact that I can't argue with.
Hey, how about them Yankee fans out there? You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. We all know that the Yankees are the greatest franchise in the history of sports. We all know that the Yankees can't win in the Trop because they keep on proving it to us. Hey, every time we go to the Trop, just let the Rays win because that's what they do. It just seems like it's just a normal thing for the Rays to win a big game against us and then go back to being the Rays again.
You know what this is, right?
Yeah,
the world's tiniest violin.
Okay, well, I'll remember that.
I've heard this song.
I'll remember that when I give you your pair of golf clubs in the next couple of months when you're out of the playoffs.
Or how about like a little cruise ship, like a little model of a cruise ship, because they'll be booking their tea times in their cruises. However, your Yankees players won't be far behind because you may get to the playoffs, but you ain't going to win the World Series this year. Sorry. Sorry.
And your Red Sox are after they have proven that they can't beat us.
Okay!
So,
what else you got? What else you got about the Rays? Continue your smack talk.
Continue my smack talk. Yeah. Well, you know what? What happened to that fantasy that they had a couple of weeks ago about that new stadium that they were going to be pressing for $800 million?
It's being worked on.
Did Donald Trump not give them the loan?
It's being worked on behind the scenes.
Did the Don not give them the loan?
Donald Trump's not going to give them any money. We both know.
Of course not. Nobody wants to buy that team. They're not worth anything except a bag of peanuts.
Wrong.
A bag of peanuts and a Coke.
Wrong.
That's all they're worth. Playing in that crappy ass stadium, it's just garbage, folks. Garbage. The Trop is garbage. Even the Rays fans admit that the Trop is garbage. Their own fans admit that it's garbage. Nobody goes out to St. Pete.
I wish I could argue with that, but again, that is the truth.
And nobody goes to. Hey, if you want to feel better about it, the Marlins don't attract anybody either. They're number 30 in attendance.
Yeah, they've got at least got a superbly built stadium.
They beat the Rays 3 out of 4 the last time they faced them.
Only in extras. I think 2 out of the 3 games the Marlins won at extras.
3 out of 4, the Marlins defeated
But
the Tampa Bay Rays.
in Game 4 of that series, the Tampa Bay Rays got their first walk-off grand slam in franchise history.
Yeah, and they were behind in that one too. So luckily,
they were.
Mr. Robinson came through, huh?
But still, it was a grand salami. And what a fabulous way to end a miserable series against a miserable team is to knock a grand salami out of
May
the
I
park.
remind you who the Marlins are owned by?
Please.
Derek Jeter, the greatest shortstop in the history of the game. Derek.
We got some other people. I'm sorry if I'm not shouting out to everybody that's watching, but hi, Jesse Tooker.
Oh,
Vanessa
Mr. Matt.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Matt. How the Mets doing?
Yeah. Vanessa Schultz is watching. James Meadowcroft is here.
My nephew.
Yeah. Oh, he's your nephew?
Yes, he is.
What's going on, buddy?
He's a Lightning
Germano,
fan.
Germano is here watching us.
I love the fact that he's a Lightning fan. Oh, Germano is a Lightning fan too.
Oh, okay, cool. Then he's a good
Unfortunately, he doesn't like the Yankees.
I think I see Andrew Miller is here with us.
Yep. Sticks of Fire.
Cool. And if I missed anybody, sorry.
Sticks of Fire, man.
Tell me about this. I've heard about this. Is this another like Lightning support group?
They've been around since. They were around before my group was. My group started in 2015. I think Sticks of Fire started like the year before, like 2014. I think. I could be wrong. I mean, I've been with them since 2015. I think they started in 2014, but they're the big Lightning group. I don't even know how many members they got, but I've been with them for years, and I love those guys.
Okay, but there's similar format to ThunderStrikers,
No.
community outreach?
Nope.
What do they do?
Sticks of Fire is definitely support. There's support for the Lightning, just like we are,
Support.
but they have a lot of differences. They have they march to the. You ever see the marches to the arena?
No.
Okay, well, they have marches to the arena. They have flags and lightning flags and Sticks of Fire flags.
Okay.
They're well known, hardcore. When you think Tampa Bay Lightning, you think Sticks of Fire.
I don't think that. I only heard of them
Well,
because you mentioned them to me.
Well, they go to the games. They have some alcohol. They have some fun. It's a fun group to
Sounds
be
like
a
my
part
kind
of.
of people.
Some people hate them. Some people love them.
It sounds like my kind of people.
It's a preference thing. I'm friends with most of the guys, 90% of the guys, and it's a great group. And some of my ThunderStriker members are in Sticks of Fire.
Okay, cool.
So-
Maybe we can do a collab with them sometime.
Well, like I said, John Swan is going to beat cancer, and he's Sticks of Fire member.
Okay. Okay. I hear you.
Prayers out to John and prayers out to Christine Watson, another Sticks of Fire member who is a friend of mine. We got a lot of things going on. Sticks of Fire is well known. You'll get to know them.
All right. As we go along in the future.
Yeah, we'll do a segment on them. We did one last year too, I think, on them. So, and me being a part of them, I love the group. So, it's a
Awesome.
huge thing for me to be part of them and still do my own thing.
Yeah.
And have what it all comes down to is Tampa Bay Lightning. It's family.
We're all part of the same family.
We all support the same team in hockey. Let me point that out. Hockey.
Well, yeah.
Not baseball,
not
not football.
Got to make sure you put in that caveat there,
Absolutely.
right?
I mean,
You don't want people to mistakenly assume that you're a Rays fan. You couldn't handle the shame of that, could you?
You know what? The Tampa Bay Rays have sent me emails.
It's because you went to a game once. Right?
emails.
Yes.
We would love for you to be a season ticket holder. We understand you're a Tampa Bay Lightning season
They
ticket
are
holder.
pretty
We'd love for you to
shameless
be a Tampa Bay Rays supporter and stuff like that. Hey, I go to 2 or 3 games a year.
Yeah, that's why they do that. As soon as you buy a ticket, and you give them your email address and your phone number, they're going to call you.
Yeah, they've been trying to get me to be a season ticket holder for years.
Well, I think every team sort of does that. It's like just a marketing strategy.
But I do not hate the Rays. So let me point that out that I do not hate them.
You do not. Hang on. Say that again clearly, and look at the camera while you do it.
I do not hate the Tampa Bay Rays.
I'm going to clip that.
I do not approve of the way they're ran by their ridiculous owner. I think he's cheap. I think the organization is not well run, and that shows. They can't draw. They can't get people to go to their games and stuff. And they're a hideous team every year.
Okay.
So,
well, not every year, but lately they have.
90% of the years.
There we go. Yeah, so not every year, but it's a thing. Well, that's good. I can't wait.
If they had an
I can't wait to
owner-
go home and clip you saying that.
If they had an owner like Jeff Finnick, then they would be great. But they don't have a good owner. They do not have an owner that spends his money. They do not have an owner that I don't think he really cares about the Rays fans and what they feel that their hardship and 20 losing seasons. He's just, if he cared, he would do something about it. Now he's gonna get everybody's hopes up about an unrealistic dream, folks. It is not going to happen. $800 million. Where are you going to get $800 million?
It's not unrealistic. It's a stretch. I will grant you that it is a stretch. But it's not unrealistic.
He doesn't have the money for that. And the taxpayers, they're really going to want to pay that. No. They're not Steinbrenner red. Steinbrenner's got money up the yin-yang.
Yeah, he's got money coming out of the demon hole.
So
they got money buried in places
that's the beautiful thing about it. And they're not even in the top 5 in the most expensive. Their payroll is like number 8 or 9 because they have all these kids coming up and are like Torres is the rookie of the year this year, hands down, and he's a first-time All-Star in his first year.
Haven't heard of him.
Oh, well, no, you probably wouldn't.
Nope. It's outside of my purview.
Okay. All you concentrate on is your Rays.
No, I'll be honest with you too. I barely even pay attention to the Rays anymore. Like I check the score, every now and again,
But who really would? It's just a losing season every year.
It's not every year. Just recently, it has been.
Recently, my ass.
They're going through a period of. Okay, I'll put it this way: when Joe Madden was still our manager, and Friedman was in the front office, and Sturberg was the owner. That was a great formula because they were winning games, but then they tried to compete by playing baseball your way.
Folks, they had one good season where they went to the World Series and lost
there was
to the
2008,
Philadelphia
and then
Tuesdays.
there was a couple other seasons, like I'm sure a lot of people here in Florida, the Tampa Bay Rays fans remember Game 163, where Evan Longoria, managed to pull a miracle out of his, out of thin air by smacking a home run.
I have nothing against Longo. I met him, and he, like me, have a big heart for helping the community. So
yeah, and he still has a house in this area.
I'm sure he's happy.
He still runs his restaurant, I think.
No longer playing for the Rays.
No, he wanted to end his career here. But again, the Rays tried to play the game your way by spending a lot of money on their players.
They didn't have any money to spend.
But that's the thing; they didn't have the money. They still tried to do it though.
Oh,
and then,
geez.
After there was the Game 163. Then I think they went to the ALDS the year after that, and then after that they just sort of fizzled out.
Okay.
But yeah, now that Madden's gone, Friedman's gone, all our core players are gone.
Archer's going,
and Kevin Cash is still learning how to be a manager.
And he's learning how to be a manager with no support from ownership.
He has support. We also got rid of Jim Hickey, the pitching coach.
That was stupid.
I don't know. Hickey was a little weird about that sort of stuff. My point being, Internet.
What is your point already?
My point is that expect that the Rays will make a comeback against the Giants. Not the Giants in San Francisco, but the Giants of the AL East. Your New York Yankees and your Boston Red Sox. It's not going to be this year. It might not be next year.
It's not my Red Sox because the Yankees own the Red Sox.
Yeah, but soon. It will happen, and as Rays fans, we're patient.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We can be patient. We
soon.
can wait for it.
Okay, that's okay.
Which will make 20 it
years,
all the more sweet.
Another 20 years.
Look at the Cubbies. The Cubbies went 80 years without anything.
That's right. The Cubs did go a long 80 years, and then they got Madden in there, and they won the World Series.
If the Cubs have taught us anything, is that any team can win on any given day and any given season. And once again, I have to point out that I get to sit back as a Rays fan and enjoy the taste of victory. The
Taste of
sweet
victory.
ambrosia.
The taste of victory of being 18 games out first place.
Meanwhile, the Yankees players go back to the locker room and cry in their Cheerios because they lost.
The Yankees
to
don't
the team.
cry in their Cheerios. The Yankees are in second place. The Yankees are right where they want to be, right where they want to be in striking distance because the Red Sox don't beat us.
You're killing me here.
The Red Sox don't beat us.
What about we do some advertising? Do you have any advertisers set up for tonight?
Yes, let's do some
Let's talk about some advertising.
I like that. Let's do that.
Advertising sponsors. You know, these people don't pay us. We support them and they support us out of the kindness of their hearts and our hearts. So when we say ads, you know, we're not getting paid for any of this. We just like supporting the local community and the local businesses.
Right.
Right?
Exactly.
So who's on the agenda for tonight?
Well, I want to bring up Papa's New York Diner. They are open 24/7. They are located on 1764 Gulf to Bay Boulevard in Clearwater, Florida, home of the Philadelphia Phillies
The Phillies.
spring training team.
So this is a New York style restaurant?
It's a New York style restaurant. They are open 24/7, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So if you're anywhere on Gulf to Bay Boulevard going to...
Yeah, here's for your New York restaurant. I bet they serve a nice pasta, huh? They serve a little manicotti, huh?
a little bit of pasta, a little bit of fettuccine alfredo.
Ooh, yeah, some nice crispy
I love
breadsticks,
fettuccine
a
alfredo.
glass of red wine, huh? The type of they serve grandma's special sauce.
Yes, grandma's special sauce. Yes. If you guys are going to the #1 rated beach in America, which is Clearwater Beach, stop on in to our friends at Papa's New York Diner, open 24/7.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Might try them. Actually, I might try them out.
Yeah.
Is there anything? Have you eaten there before?
I have eaten there.
What's your favorite dish, or what's your usual?
Well, the prime rib is good. Fettuccine Alfredo is good.
Prime rib.
Yes, prime rib night. Yeah.
Sounds fabulous.
Well, yeah. If you are, like I said, if you're going down Gulf to Bay Boulevard, it's right there on the corner, over by Keene Road, and cool.
Yeah, definitely check them out. I'll see if maybe I can get in there sometime this week.
Yeah, check them out.
But
Okay.
Who else we got?
Well, I'd like to bring these guys up because on next Tuesday, I am invited to the president of my company, who is going to be arriving from California.
El Presidente.
El Presidente, El Jefe. He's going to be visiting us at Clorox in my Palm Harbor location.
Impressive.
And I have been nominated to attend the luncheon with the president.
Really?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes. Well, it's not Donald Trump, so he hit me up with a loan. But,
Donald Trump.
It is the president of Clorox, which is a Fortune 500 company, and I work for them.
Yeah.
So I am looking forward to lunch. And our location that we're going to be going to is Ozona Pig.
Oh.
Now, you want to talk about great barbecue, folks? I mean, this is Florida, so it's not going to be like North Carolina style. But it is outstanding, Ozona Pig. The location is 311 Orange Street in Palm Harbor, Florida. The number is 727-687-7185.
Amazing.
If you want a great barbecue, you need to get over to Ozona Pig. They are awesome. And I will eat for free on the President's tab. Thank you very much. That's a win-win for everybody. You're funny. I love it. I love it. Okay, I told my landlord, or my landlords, that I'd make a mention out to them. So I am living right now at Lakes of Palm Harbor, which is an outstanding condo and apartment resort.
Oh yeah, I used to live there when it was called Country Place.
Their location is 3975 Country Place Lane.
Yep.
Great place to live, folks. I've been there for a couple of months now. It's heaven.
It is really nice, like right in central Palm Harbor.
Yep.
Boot Ranch is right down the street.
Yep.
You know, you can hop on McMillan Booth if you need to.
So is that burger place there on the corner, man.
Oh, Five Guys, right?
Five Guys
Oh,
Burger.
that's amazing.
You pay a lot for a burger and fries.
It is, but it's worth it.
But it's worth it. You're going to spend $15.
Better than McDonald's.
Oh, God. Who the hell eats McDonald's?
A lot of people do.
Ooh, that's bad. Okay, Lakes of Palm Harbor. I love living there, and they're owned by Radco Residential Properties. So I told them that I would make a mention of them tonight.
Cool. Yeah. Here's to you guys. Woo!
So I am a man of my word. I'm going to let everybody know it. And of course, we want to thank Stingray Studios.
Of course. Thank you to Zach.
Thank you, Zach.
Stingray Live Studios. I am your humble recording engineer. We have very great rates, so if you want to contact us, or if you want to come in and record, just contact me either through Facebook, or I'll put my phone number and card up later. I actually did a couple recordings today for a few good friends, Shane and AJ, who were kind enough, your friend AJ, who were kind enough to come into the studio and record with me.
AJ Box of Donuts?
AJ Box of Donuts, oh baby. Yeah, that's actually a funny story. I'll tell you this too while we've got a few minutes here. Is that Joe and I have known each other for years.
10 years.
Yeah, and AJ and I have known each other, I don't know, for like a year or 2 years or something like that. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I found out that you guys were friends through Facebook. You know, it came up and it said, you know, you have these mutual friends, and I was like, oh, you know AJ? Yeah. And yeah, then we it's a small world. It really is a small world.
And AJ works at 7-Eleven. Right in Palm Harbor, off of Tampa Road, as well as Jacqueline, who's one of our main managers. She works at 7-Eleven at the same location. Cool. So we want to holla, shout out to 7-Eleven on Tampa Road.
And all of our kind friends that work there.
Oh, yes. All the good stuff that they have there, especially those dollar hot dogs.
I don't know if those could be considered good. They could be loosely construed as food.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
And I want to do a shout out to my buddy Pat, who does Black Diamond Detailing. He comes to you and details your car. We're going to have him on the show one day.
That'd be fun.
Have him detail my beautiful car, my lightning rod. He's going to detail my car.
Sweet. We'll have to get that. We'll have to get that on film.
We'll get that on live.
Oh, that'd be even better.
Oh.
That'd be even better. Good call. I knew there was a reason. I knew there was a reason you were in charge. You have the genius ideas. I just have to make them. I just have to listen and sit in awe of your genius when it comes to these brilliant show ideas.
Yeah, I mean, I love to plug my friends' businesses and stuff like that because, you know, what it all comes down to is it's in our community.
Yeah.
We are giving them free advertising right now, obviously, because we are so young. Our show is going to get bigger and better, as we say many times. But it takes time to build.
It does.
And now we have a program director that has the same vision as I do, and that is to become bigger and better and to help our community, help our sponsors get bigger. Everybody helps each other. It's a win-win.
Exactly, and that's one of the reasons that, you know, I've said this before. We'll say it again, that I like working with you is because, you know, clearly, like, you have the desire to help other people. You know, I'm just here to help make your dream a reality. Sir.
Well,
right?
You know, the dreams are that, you know, we help as many people as we can to get toys for Christmas for the kids, make a wish like we did to Dustin Snyder. We brought him to the game, got him on the Zamboni. I mean, what a night that was for us. And, you know, this is just the start of what we're trying to create and trying to build. So I want to thank my coworkers at work, too, because they are very supportive of me. I had somebody from Clorox in California actually message me and tell me that the show is awesome.
Yes.
The show in California, they said that they love the ThunderStrikers show.
I can't wait till we get it, like, once I can get the really good microphones in here and give it the full, like, radio treatment.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of cool stuff coming. So, again, we thank you, the audience, our supporters. You know, you are the reason that we can make all this possible. Because If it was just Joe and I sitting here in the Stingray Live studios by our lonesomes, it would get a little boring.
I actually started the ThunderStrikers by myself, and it took a while to build everything.
It does. The best.
You have to build a crew.
Yep.
You have to build, your managers.
Yep. You got to get used to being in this type of format.
The first year that I was in active, we did the toy drive, and I pretty much did it by myself. I just took a box, put it in Clorox. At that time, it was Renew Life, and I put the box in the kitchen, and I just hoped that the employees would put a couple of toys in there, and I'd be able to go to the radio station and give them a bunch of toys, and they over-exceeded my expectations.
Well, it's scary. It's scary to start off doing something.
2 full boxes my first year with my company, and that was great in itself. And $500 check. So between the $500 check and the 2 boxes full of toys, our second year. Whoa! I don't know if you've seen the picture, but we have like one of those big long trucks, the trailer trucks.
Oh, okay.
Big long moving trucks.
Yeah.
We filled up a truck full of toys our second year.
That was last year, right?
Yeah. Kicked really good butt on that one.
Yeah, I contributed to that.
Yes, you did.
That's actually where I met Richard and Alchemy Tattoos.
Yep.
And I saw again, small world, that my tattoo artist is one of the people that works with you, and I saw the ThunderStrikers box in there. So.
Yeah, Alchemy has, I think Chris had something to do with that. Deadbolt.
Okay.
He made the presentation to Richard about that. I think he was the one that got that going, and then I met Richard personally, and he wants to do a lightning tat. So
it's gonna look great.
It's gonna look great.
Again, make sure I'm there with you, because you're gonna get scared at first. This is your first tattoo, right?
Yes.
You're gonna get scared at first because that thing makes a noise. It goes, and you're gonna want to flinch. Like you're gonna want to flinch. So I have to be there to let you know that just calm, breathe. Woosah.
Who's Fraba?
Yeah. Nam yo ho ringe kyo. Woosah.
I still love that show.
I'll be there for you on your first tattoo to watch you get your cherry popped. It's a fun thing. And then if anybody out there has tattoos, as you know, once you get one, you can't stop. You get multiple tattoos.
Well, my buddy Pat Ramsey's got a couple. He's all tatted up.
Wow, man, the hour's almost gone. We've got about 8 minutes left.
Wow, that hour. Wow. Well, you know what? Between all the news that I had, I love those little news, weird but true section. So we're going to bring that back.
Do that every week?
Yeah, we're going to do that every week because, we're worldwide, or like you like to call universal.
Yep, galaxy-wide.
Galaxy-wide.
Yeah, why stop with just the world? We want to go through the entire galaxy. We want people on other planets watching this show.
That's why I said the aliens. Is there anybody out there that has any requests?
It's hard for me to see on my feed. I need to get it because I can see that stuff going on your feed. I just don't want to lean forward and.
Okay.
That,
so we'll have some more in a reaction with our peeps.
Yeah, we're getting there. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I was going to say. It doesn't matter.
Obviously some of the goals are call-in feature.
Yep, still working on that too. Again, I'm sorry that I keep saying that to you guys out there, but just bear with me. Each week we do something small, something little to make it better. This week I've got a slightly different camera placement and setup for this, and plus I was recording all day, so I didn't really have much time to work on it. Ooh, and the flyer. Yeah, the flyer for the Snappers gig. I'll have proof for that for you after we're done here.
Everybody's asking me about that.
Yep, that should be.
Folks, you're gonna have
totally done by tomorrow.
You're gonna see it tomorrow. I got to submit it on Friday to Randy because that's the location that we're gonna be for the fundraiser. He's already told me that everything has already started over there.
Sweet, yeah, I know that
the toy drive for them, for us, has already started, folks.
Cool.
So if, like I said, if you're in Hudson, you're anywhere near where they are, go over there, put a toy, brand new toy in that box.
And it doesn't have to be
have
anything
some
expensive.
Smoothies, have some milkshakes. I mean, I'm looking forward to getting there and having a milkshake.
Yeah, I'd like to try one of their fruit smoothies.
I mean,
those things can be really not only healthy but also very energizing.
That's why we're going to have the show there, because then we can show everybody what's going on over there, and everything's hot right now.
I'm excited to try one of them. And again, too, regarding the toy drive, you don't have to go out and spend a lot of money. Like, take $5, go to Walmart, go to the toy section. There's tons of great stuff there. Go to the dollar store. There's lots of really cool things you can get at the dollar store that I'm sure any kid would love.
And of course, the goal is to make sure that we fill that truck up.
Yes.
Come December, I think we're going to cut it off around the 15th. I think that's when we're going to have a cutoff. So this way we have some time
to
deliver the toys over to Q105. Once again, thank you, Paula Street, Mason Dixon, all my friends at Q105. They're awesome. They love us. We love them. We love delivering the toys. So, again, we love the partnership that we have with Q105 Radio.
Yeah.
I like some of these other stations, like 98 Rock, some of these other stations to get involved with us, too. That would be awesome.
Well, what's interesting about that, Zach, again, the owner of the studio, managed to get us a promotion thing on the radio. So, I'll ask him if maybe something like that could be done. I mean, you'd have to be the one that contacted him. But yeah, if you listen to 98 Rock, keep your ears peeled for a thing for Stingray Live Studios. And Zach actually told me that the possibility exists that I might get a call to do like a live on the air thing with one of their DJs.
Really?
Yeah.
You gonna get on the air with Crash?
I don't know. If somebody calls me and it says 98 Rock, I'm going to answer it. Yeah, thank you for calling Stingray Live Studios. This is Jeremy. Wow, how can I help you?
That's awesome.
I know, right? So, yeah, we're...
Hey, I know the feeling, how it feels like to get on the... when I went to the Q105 radio, I went on the air live. Mm-hmm. Mason had me on there. Mm-hmm. And it was a rush.
Well, yeah, it's like stepping up into the big audience, the show, as they say. It's like going from AAA to the show. You sit around and...
That's like going from the Rays to the Yankees.
You always gotta get that. You always gotta get that jab in there, don't you? Slip the jab.
I had to. Sorry.
Oh no! I would have. Trust me. If I had that opportunity, I would have done the exact same thing.
Leave yourself wide open for the shot. Shot heard around the world.
Whammo.
One thing that we didn't get to this week.
What's that?
We didn't get to the player of the week.
Oh, we didn't do a player of the week.
Well, we've got Stamkos, our captain.
You've got 2 minutes here, so let's.
That's really not enough time to talk about our captain.
Yeah, that's true. Do you have another player in there by chance that we could talk about? Just some brief guy, something we could do in 2 minutes.
No, all I know is that Steven Stamkos is a great captain. And I guess what we could do is we could talk about his playing career and have a little.
Well, no, let's say because you're right. Stamkos deserves not just 2 minutes at the end of the show.
Yeah, so we should do it next week.
Yeah. Well, we were sitting here talking about baseball and all that stuff. We lost track of time. So. Next week, player highlights Steven Stamkos, and I'll make sure to include that in the itinerary for the show. That we gotta set aside a few minutes to talk about our favorite players on the Tampa Bay Lightning.
I think that's important.
Yeah, definitely.
But like I said, there was a lot of things that we talked about this week.
Yeah.
Some new stuff that I brought in, and I love this stuff because it makes me laugh. If I'm laughing, that's funny.
And if you guys are entertained, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? We're here to entertain you.
I don't see anything bad, negative being on the comments, but I can't really see that far. So.
No, and if somebody out there is offended or upset, sorry. Go watch somebody else's podcast or something. I don't know. No, don't do that. We love you. Stay here and continue to watch us.
We
love our audience.
We have our people that are loyal, that watch us each and every week, and this thing is taking off, and you're going to be taking off with us. So.
Absolutely, and I'm happy to be here.
I can't wait till we get to the point where we actually have prizes. We have the fifth caller calling in to win something.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
There's so many different things that we can do.
We're getting to that.
Yeah. So.
Well, it's about ready time to sign off. anything left that you want to say to the audience out there?
Yeah, I mean, I want to thank them for each and every day that they go on to the Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers, either their website or their Facebook page. As you know, I only do a couple of posts a day.
Only a couple.
Only a couple. I just blow up everybody's feeds. Sorry, not sorry.
It's
Sorry,
not that bad.
not sorry.
It's not that bad.
It's real.
You do a great job. No, compared to other things I've seen, not that bad at all.
All right, well, when you hear that music, that means that this show is over.
Yep, unfortunately, we must sign off for the evening, but
Jeremy
we'll meet
Davis.
you again later next week. I'm Jeremy Davis, and who are you
I'm
again?
Jody Angelo, the host of the Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers Live, saying good night, everybody.
We love you.
Have a great week. Go Yankees.
Ah! Ah! All right. Bye, guys.